So my name's John Goode, and I made Blood Hunter.
Blood Hunter, the wrestling movie,
Vampire.
right? Wrestling vampire.
Yes, sir. I wrote it, directed, produced, and acted in it. So I had my hands full with this one.
Whole shebang.
Yeah. So you're a fan of professional wrestling?
Oh yeah, big fan. Wrestling, MMA, any kind of combat sports and everything. Like, I just love sports and anything physical in general. So I always kind of wanted to combine, with me being like a horror fan as well. Like, I always wanted to combine horror with some kind of like sports type of thing, And
Okay, so I need to know your influence. Top 3 wrestlers of all time.
top 3 wrestlers, I would say Bret Hart.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, big Bret Hart fan. Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold for sure.
Okay, so we kind of lined up a little bit.
Yeah, I would say Stone Cold be my number 1, just with me being from Texas,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Texas rattlesnake. Did you do any training for this?
Yeah, we did. So one of the guys, Mark Cabrera, I've worked with him on 2 of my films. This is a second film of mine that I worked on him with, and I worked on him on a couple of other films that we were both just working on for like other friends and stuff. And so he's a pro MMA fighter, and he also like specializes in like fight choreography for films. So been knowing him for about like 2.5 years now or so.
Yeah.
And he's just like a super cool guy. He's got his own gym in Texas down there, and we would meet up probably like once a week with him for like about like 5-6 weeks or so, and just kind of worked on the moves. And then me and the other actors and stuff would kind of just meet up kind of on our own time, just like kind of practice, and things like that. So it's almost like wrestling and everything's like basically like you're like a stunt guy,
Yeah.
So it's like kind of goes hand in hand with acting,
Yeah. Where did the idea for this one come from? Just besides the wanting to mix the two things that you love together, the actual the core idea of it. Where did that bloom from?
So I've kind of like my main kind of like horror subgenre is kind of the more like creature feature type of films, like the vampires, the zombies, the monsters, So I always like, my film prior to this one was a zombie film, so I really wanted to, make a vampire, like werewolf type of movie, And honestly, it was one of those things like me and like one of the actors like on the movie Major, he played Damien the vampire.
Yeah.
Me and him, we were just hanging out one day, literally just getting food at like Chipotle, and we were just talking like, it's like just like make a movie, like let's like just like come up with something, and literally as soon as I got home, I had kind of like, I always have like notes down like on my phone or like just of like different like ideas and concepts and stuff, and it literally just hit me. Like I literally just got home and I was just like kind of brainstorming, because we were like just hanging out and just kind of talking, and my brain was just like working, and as soon as I got home, I just kind of came up with the log line and the name, the log line, and like the basic things like that.
Yeah.
And I just like literally texted him kind of like the log line with like the title and everything. He's like, yeah, let's do it, And then kind of within like a couple weeks or so, probably like within that month, I kind of whipped up the script and everything. And yeah, we just started basically going from there, did a Kickstarter campaign. And yeah, it was, it happened quick, but it was very productive. We were like, it was like every week we had like, more people like down to like work on it, and it was a lot of fun, and that's basically how it started.
Is there anything, since this was your second one, is there anything that you look back on this one and wish you had done differently?
Oh yeah. Yeah, a ton. I would say whenever you're like making like short films and everything, it's all about, I guess, getting to like, making it like as short as you can, like kind of, making it more like, compact,
Yeah.
So I kind of look back and it's like, yeah, maybe we could have approached it differently, made it like a lot shorter, like more to the point, But part of me like kind of just sees it as like a thing where it's like, you kind of just like, we made this one, so it's like just go to like the next one, Like I guess I don't want to like linger too much on like, going back and like changing this one,
Yeah.
So I was really happy with like how it turned out and everything. It's like I just want to go to the next one and kind of take what I learned from this one, and then obviously just like the whole like prep, like whenever you're like directing something, it's like you kind of got to know about every other department, in the production.
Yeah.
So it's like I really now have a better idea of how to approach like you know, kind of like dealing with like different departments, because you know, as a director, you're dealing with everybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
So do you like, what do you prefer out of the three, writing, acting, or directing? What do you like the best?
Oh.
that's a good question, because I would say like with my background, I kind of started as actor, writer, you know, so that was kind of like wherever I started, and then I just got into directing a little bit more recently, within the past like 2-3 years or so, and I really like that, you know. I really like having like
Control?
yeah, the control and like just being real busy, you know, like kind of having something to work on all the time, you know. But I will say, like on set, you know, I think the acting's the most fun, you know. I think it's like, you know, you can kind of just play and have fun.
Yeah.
Directing definitely feels more of like a job, you know, like you're really like having your hands full with a lot. So I would say, yeah, acting, directing, and then probably writing would be the last, just because like I love it, but it's like one of those things where you're never really done, you know.
Yeah.
Like as a writer, you know, you could always find little things to like change and things like that. Just like that's kind of the part that gets me a little bit like, you know, like anxious, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh, yeah.
True.
sometimes you just gotta like, you know, go with it, you know. So it's like with the writing, it's like I just want to try to get it as good as I can, you know, and then kind of just, you know, shoot it at some point instead of taking 2 years, 3 years.
So is there any difference between making a film in California and Texas?
Yeah, I would say like Texas, like in Austin specifically, we have like a really big indie film community. So it's like, and especially in the horror space too. So a lot of people are pretty cool about like, you know, like you work on mine, I work on yours type of thing, you know.
Okay,
and then
cool.
just kind of giving them like as much as you can. But with like budget type stuff, you know, you got to just like talk to them, and as long as they're cool with it, you know, everybody that I've worked with thus far has been like really cool about like, you know, just like giving them something, and then like them just like coming in and like doing like, you know, doing like what we love to do, you know. Like there's like so much growth there.
Yeah.
Especially with like everybody's like consistently like making stuff, and you're just like kind of seeing like you know, all their works like getting better and better as like we all grow together. So it's really a really good place to live and like kind of start your career, you know.
Yep.
Because it's like you don't want to just like go from like zero to like move into like, you know, like a huge market like LA or New York, and then you're just like a nobody, you know. So
Halloweenapalooza. Why did you submit to here? How'd you hear about it?
I found out about it like on Film Freeway. I was like, basically just wanted to submit to as many like cool like horror events, festivals like that I could, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just really caught my eye, you know. I was scrolling, I was like, you know, I've never been to Iowa, so I
This is your first time?
Oh,
in Iowa?
well,
Yeah,
well
first time.
welcome.
Welcome.
yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, we're born and raised.
Yeah, so I just wanted to. I also kind of see like the festival circuit as like a place to like, you know, go to places that like I've never been to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fun journey going to like different cities and things like that. Went to Milwaukee, New Jersey, and yeah, never been to like any of those places. So it's like I make like a just like a vacation out of it, you know. So,
Yeah, you might as well. What's your thoughts on Halloweenapalooza so far then? Living up to the hype?
oh yeah,
Hell
no, it's
yeah.
just a lot of stimulation, you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool shit going on.
Dude, yeah. Kind of, you know, going there, I bought a couple shirts and stuff. So, you know, trying to spread out my money so I could buy some more stuff, you know. Really fun, really cool people. And the food yesterday at the pizza place was really good. So,
Yeah, and
that
then like
was-
free video games.
Free
What?
video
free
games
video
at the after
games.
party? That was awesome. Yeah.
it's like little things like that, you know. I just, that's kind of like what I have fun with, you know.
Yeah. What's next for you?
Yeah, so actually in November, I'm getting ready to make another movie. So that one is it's more of like a supernatural, like ventriloquist horror.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kind of getting ready to do that. Got a really good team. Kind of going with what we were saying last time. It's like you're always like networking, meeting new people. So been really fortunate to meet a lot of really cool guys. Like since, you know, rapping Blood Hunter to, you know, getting ready to make this one, it's like constantly just been networking and just excited to see kind of like the progression, kind of seeing like where we could like innovate and kind of like add like, you know, really cool things to it. And yeah, it'll be a little bit shorter, which I'm happy about because then it just brings our budget down.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I've been trying to do, and continuing to do is just trying to, especially with the writing process, like make it doable. Make it
Yeah.
short, doable, like where what you have already. Don't just write something that you're gonna need like a $2 million+ budget for.
I know.
it.
Like, I will not write anything I don't think I can do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some of like my earlier like feature scripts, like I wrote whenever I was like like in college, not really thinking about like producing anything anytime soon. It's like that's like $100 million budget.
Yeah. Yep. If there's somebody out there that's watching this and they're thinking about maybe I want to get into filmmaking, maybe I'll try to throw my hat in the ring on my first movie. You've done 2, directed 2 yourself. What advice would you give them?
I would say one of the main things I would probably like try to get in their head is to like not really asking for too many people's like opinions, like just like not overthink it, just kind of like be confident with like your idea, your concept, like have like a solid script done and then just go for it, because I've actually talked to a lot of like first time filmmakers, like first time like anything in like the industry, and they just get really in their head about like, oh, is this good? Is this like, do you like this? What do you think? And it's like, I remember like whenever I made like my very first film, like I didn't even like think about that. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like, get someone that has a camera, like didn't even have like a gaffer or sound guy, like
make it for you. Make it
yeah,
for you.
just make it for yourself, like have fun with it, because like your first like like couple films like realistically aren't gonna be like that good, so it's like just knock them out, do them quick, and then you're just gonna like 5 films deep, you're gonna be like, oh wow, like now like
I'm getting kind of good.
Yeah.
Is there a place that people can find your work or follow you on the social medias?
Yeah. So I'm on YouTube, just John Goode on there, and then I usually like post like most like my shorts and trailers and things like that on like YouTube, and then Instagram is John Goode 3, and what else? Those are like the primary 2 things. Like I put like my kind of like links, and like I'll put like my work on YouTube, and then links and everything, like trailers and stuff on Instagram and things like that. Kind of just like keep in contact with people like through there, like Snapchat and things like that. But those are like the kind of like 2-3 like main like resources that people could like find me at.
Cool. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much
Yeah,
for sitting down
appreciate
with us and having a chat with us.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of Halloweenapalooza.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sweet.